What else is Disney hiding? So far in the other 9 parts, we covered tragic accidents, scary ghosts, and unsafe rides. Well, today we'll be talking about all that and more. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today we are looking at Scary Things Told by Disney Employees Part 10. Yes, it's Part 10 already. So if you haven't seen the other 9 parts, then make sure you go check those out as well, and you smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get on with this video. Starting off this countdown, we have Animal Kingdom. Disney's Animal Kingdom is said to be the largest theme park in the world, covering 580 acres. There you can find an abundance of cute animals. But here's the thing, the park once got in a lot of trouble when it first opened in 1998 because they experienced a wave of animal deaths. In a short time frame, a bunch of the park animals were dropping dead. Now, Disney claimed it was only 12 animals, but in reality, it was closer to 30. This included rhinos, hippos, antelope, gazelles, and cheetah cubs. Now, you're probably wondering, how come these animals passed away? Well, mainly neglect on Disney's behalf. Other animals died after fighting each other, and others ingested toxic substances. Let's just hope that now Disney treats the animals better. Moving on to number 9, we have Thunder Mountain. In 2003, something really freaking dark happened on the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad roller coaster at Disneyland. Say that 5 times fast. Railroad roller coaster. During this ride, one of the wheels fell off and the ride crashed. As a result, it took the life of a man named Marcelo Torres, and it injured 10 other guests. And guess what? After the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health investigated this accident, they found that the mechanic and ride operators were at fault. This incident was a result of budget cuts at the park. The wheel needed fixing before, and the mechanic did cheap work on the roller coaster. And apparently, a half an hour before the incident occurred, the ride operators heard a weird noise coming from the ride, but ignored it. In the end, the Torres family sued Disney and they won the battle. Imagine that though, Disney trying to cut corners on their rides. Like, that doesn't make me feel safe at all. In our 8th spot today, we have the Initiation. Believe it or not, but Disney is known to have some pretty terrifying hazing and initiation rituals for new staff members. But the initiation is not what you think. The staff are mentally and physically tortured. For starters, they go through this intense training process in which they learn all the do's and don'ts of being an employee, like learning scripts word for word without adding words or substitutes or like ums. You can't do any of that. Trust me, it's worse than you think. On top of that, they are then forced to smile all the time, and they will get in trouble if caught not smiling. And of course, during this week or so of hell, you got other employees pulling pranks, making you wish you never applied for this job in the first place. Moving on, at number 7, we have the Ghost of EPCOT. As you probably have noticed by now from the other parts in this series, Disney is incredibly haunted. Like, there are hundreds of ghosts that haunt the parks. For this one, let's talk about the little girl and boy that haunt Spaceship Earth at EPCOT. A number of people have seen a small girl with long blonde hair riding in one of the cars. They've also seen a boy run in front of them only to vanish into thin air. Pretty creepy, am I right? In our 6th spot today, we have California SCREAMIN attraction. Way too many accidents have happened on Disney rides. It's actually pretty scary and makes me never want to go on roller coasters ever again. Now, let's take a look at the California SCREAMIN ride, which is at Disney's California Adventure. Some of you probably know it by the new name Incredicoaster because they renamed it to that for some reason. Anyways, there was one pretty creepy incident on this ride where it malfunctioned and a train ended up smashing into another. As a result, 15 guests were sent to the hospital. Like, imagine that, you're at Disney chilling, trying to have a good time, and next thing you know it, you're in the hospital. It's horrifying. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Mickey and Friends parking structure. In 2012, a young man's body was found at Disneyland's Mickey and Friends parking structure. At first, it was thought that he took his own life, but no one saw him jump, so they don't really know what happened. Now, here's the eerie thing. This structure has been the site for a number of deaths. In 2012, a man fell from one of the floors and passed away. And in 2010, a man purposefully jumped from the top of the structure. It's It's like it's cursed or something. In our fourth spot, we have the hijacking gone wrong. On June 4th, 1983, an 18-year-old man and his friend decided to steal a rubber emergency raft from Tom Sawyer's Island. They went into the restricted cast-only area of the park to get it. Then they hopped on it and took it for a ride, until it capsized and one of the boys sadly drowned. In the end, the victim's mom sued Disneyland for letting her intoxicated son onto the premise. And also, she sued the travel agency, who she claimed didn't arrange the trip properly and weren't supervising the teens. In the end, she ended up winning the lawsuits. Moving on to number 3, we have the Disney Hotel, another place associated with Disney where a number of people have died. Sadly, most of the deaths were self-inflicted. For starters, in 1994, a 74-year-old man jumped from the 8th floor balcony to his death. In 1996, a 23-year-old man either jumped or fell to his death. It still hasn't been discovered which one it was. And in 1998, an employee jumped from the same floor as that previous man. But this employee actually survived the jump. I don't know what's up with this hotel, but countless guests have died there. It makes it seem like something sinister is going on there, or it's cursed. In our second spot today, we have the Tower of Terror. Of course, this ride is haunted. I mean, it's pretty creepy on its own. I swear, ghosts like to haunt the scary rides like the Haunted Mansion, the Tower of Terror, you get it. Why don't they haunt the little teacup spinning ride or the Flying Dumbo ride, you know? Anyways, rumor has it among employees that they often see a ghost wandering around the Tower of Terror after hours. On a number of occasions, staff have seen this man. They call out to him, but he doesn't reply. Then he disappears right in front of their eyes. Yeah, no thank you, no. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the Roger Rabbit ride. In September of 2000, a young park guest ended up falling out of Disney's Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin ride. Now, he did survive the initial accident, but was left with very serious injuries. When he fell out of the car, the ride rolled over him and folded his body in half. He was stuck under there for 10 minutes before someone came to free him. He went into cardiac arrest and was left with serious brain damage. After that incident, he never walked or talked again. He passed away several years later as a result of these injuries. Of course, Disney is to blame for this. They said medical personnel arrived on the scene way too late. Things may have been different if they got there faster. This accident caused a lot of their emergency protocols to change. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these scary things about Disney freaked you out the most. And now let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video Top 10 Scary Things Told by Disney Employees. It was part 9. DJ Gabrielle Gotcha Life YouTuber commented, "I love this Disney series. It's scary and awesome." Thank you so much, Gabrielle Gotcha Life YouTuber. I appreciate it. Sorry, I forgot DJ. DJ Gabrielle, Gotcha Life, YouTuber. Appreciate it. Angel Dust from Hell commented, "To the person reading this, even though I don't know you, but I wish you all the best for what life has to offer. I somehow managed to break out into a British accent reading this." Also, Angel Dust from Hell, I thought it was gonna be like a darker comment than this, but it was actually really sweet, so thank you. Your name is a little misleading, but thank you so much. Little Dino commented, "Dress up as the Ghostbusters with your friends and go to Disneyland/World. Actually, here's a fun fact. Disney does not let adults dress up at their park. Like if you are a full grown adult and you try walking in dressed as Cinderella, they won't let you. They'll tell you to take off the costume. Number 1, they don't want like little kids thinking, oh, that's the Cinderella that I'm gonna take pictures with, and then they see her like swearing and cursing. They're like, oh, what's up with that, Disney? It's just like a bad image. There's also other reasons, but a little fun fact, you know? There you go. Alright guys, that's all the comments I'm showing up for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya.